draw a PLA circuit to implement the functions. So these are the two given functions. So we have to draw the PLA circuit, that is programmable logic array circuit. We are directly given with the functions. Okay, so we can directly implement these two functions. So here we can see we have three inputs A, B and C. Here we will draw the PLA circuit. Okay, so here we will draw PLA circuit. So for PLA circuit we have three inputs. So this one is one input A, another input is B, and we have third input is C. So what we have to do, we have to pass this input through a buffer inverter combination, and from that we will find out the A and A bar. Here we will have the normal input. Suppose this one is the normal input line and this one we throw the inverter. So here we will have A bar. Similarly for B, it will pass through a buffer inverter combination. Okay, so here in this line we will have B, and in this line we will have it is B bar. Similarly for C also we will use a buffer inverter combination. Okay, the normal buffer output is C, and here we will have the inverter or inverted output C bar. Now we have to use 3 AND gates for this term F1 and 3 another AND gates for AC, AB and because there is no common term among them. Okay, so what we'll do, we have to use total of 6 number of AND gates. So this is suppose one AND gate, this is second AND gate, this is third AND gate. Similarly for another 3 terms we will have here 3 AND gates. Okay, so we have to draw a line, that is the logic array symbol for the input. Similarly here and similarly here. Okay, for this AND gate also we have another input line. Okay, we will put the marks later on depending on the equation. Here we'll have the output. Okay, so the first term is A bar B plus AC plus A bar B C bar. So first term is A bar B. So A bar is this line through this inverter. So here we'll put a marks A bar into B. Okay, B is this line, so put a marks here. So here at this output and get output, here we'll have A bar B. Next we have AC. AC, so this one is A and this one is C. So put a marks here. Okay, here we'll get A, C. Then we have A bar B, C bar. Okay, A bar B, C bar. A bar B and C bar. So here we'll get A bar B, C bar. Now let us see the function F2. Here we have AC plus AB plus BC. AC plus AB plus BC. So here we'll have A, C plus AB, A, B plus B, C. Okay, so we have got here, this is AC. Here we have, it is AB. And here we have BC. Now we have to add this, because in the first term we have these 3 terms are added in addition, or we can say that it is in OR operation. Okay, similarly here also they are in OR operation. Now just ignore this complement. I will fix that later on. Okay, so first of all we have to add this. So here you have to draw 2 lines. So here you draw 2 lines. One is for F1 and another is for F2, and they have to pass through OR gate. So because the product terms are in addition, so you have to use here another OR gate. Okay, so this will be input. Now here we'll put the marks for selecting the product terms. So in the first product term F1, here we'll have A bar B plus AC plus A bar B C bar. Okay, so here we have to put marks here, here, and this is the third product term. And similarly for the F2, we'll have here the marks 1, 2, 3. These are added. Now we have to find out the normal value, that is F1. There is no complement, there is no whole complement, and here for F2 we have a whole complement. Therefore what we'll do, in case of XOR gate, we know that x XOR 1 is equal to x complement. Now, if we XOR this AND gate output with 1, what we'll have? We'll have the whole complement. Okay, x whole complement. And x XOR 0 is equal to x. So in this diagram, we have to pass through XOR gate. So here we'll pass this through a XOR gate. Okay. You need not write these things, okay, because for explanation purpose I have written here. Okay, you have to pass through an XOR gate and you have to apply here 1. Okay, because we want to complement this F2 term, and here we'll have F2, and this output you have to pass through a XOR gate similarly, and here we'll get F1, and the another input will be 0. Now this is the logic circuit of the PLA. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, please put it in the comment section below. Also like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.